Hey guys, my name is Sean Elders. This is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. Today we're going to be talking about clearing inside of Hubud. Let's get started. Clearing, what is clearing? Clearing can simply mean that somebody is grabbing something to stop you from doing something, and then you're clearing it out of the way so you can create a new line of attack. So what do I mean by that? So what I can do is I can go here, I can do the C cup like that, okay? I can cup down, I can cup up, I can go forearm like this, okay? Any of those kind of things to try to stop him or try to control him, try to put him in a position where he may, it's hindering his ability to do what he wants to do. It's basically what that is. And clearing is where I get that thing out of the way, okay? And so it happens a lot of times with knife movement. It can happen a lot of times when somebody's trying to grab at you a certain way, grab something, you can clear it out of the way, or they'll try to stop you from doing something. For instance, okay, so let's go empty hand. We can do it out of Hubud, okay? Hubud's a great reference spot because what I can do is I have what they call busy hands or moving hands. I call it busy hands because it's giving you the ability to develop timing, okay? So for instance, if I wanted to, I just go here and I'd go to a C cup, okay, like that. And I can do it on the other side too. So for instance, when I go, keep going, okay, when he taps me here, okay, I can grab and then re-grab here and C cup him on this side, okay? Personally, I like C cup the best. I don't like cup up necessarily or cup down, except for in certain circumstances. I also like this sometimes once, depending on what the situation is. C cup is probably one of my favorite because the reason is because they have to disengage completely to get out of that, okay? Or they have to do the clearing, which we're gonna be doing today. That gives me time. Just like in our last video, we talked about, generating that timing signature, okay? If I can take time away from him and give myself more time, I have more opportunities, okay? So, but in this case, he has to disengage, okay? If I'm here like this, he can go straight down, slap down real quick and go straight in, or if I go like this, he can go underneath and do it. He can still come forward. In other words, see, if he cups me down like this, cups me down, well, see that kind of motion. I'm able to use a percussion movement to come in and do what I need to do. With a C cup, I have to go like this, okay? Or I have to bring my arm underneath or underneath like this or over top, okay? To clear it, which is time. That's time that I may not necessarily have. So that's why I like C cup. The other reason I like C cups too is that I can do a C cup with the knife in my hand. So, and also if I do the C cup, I can also thrust that knife into them as well, okay? It's also a control mechanism. I can use it if I have double-sided blade or if I want to flip the blade, I can use that blade into them and have control mechanisms as well. So there's several really great, wonderful things that you can learn or that are an advantage that doing the C cup over any of the other ones. But we're gonna practice how to go into it first. So when I come on this side's easy. I just go here, instead of topping, which is our palm down, that's how you would do it, you're gonna come in and C cup it. Now, why do I C cup? I C cup because I wanna create a new line here. I go here, for instance, we're doing Hubud, and if I wanna come on this side, like this, see this? I can come to that position and I can create distance. I can grab my knife, gets me, whatever the case may be. The idea is that you're creating a new line of attack and taking some time away from them. Okay, so I go here and then I can go back and I just practice doing that. When I'm here like this, I bring this hand underneath and then I put the elbow here. We'll see it from the other side, okay? So we're doing Hubud, okay? And what I do is I clear it, just like that. And I go right to that C cup position. Now, what's nice about the C cup is even like for instance, sometimes when I'm doing it, I may go here and he's already starting to go here, and I can still go like this. I can still bring that hand underneath and gather all that up all at once. The other aspect to this is, that's a great entry to it. The other aspect is, once I do the C cup, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it? How do I create the structure and use it to my advantage? How is, I want you to think of the C cup, and then where's your thumb and your pointer? They're gonna point towards the spinal column behind them. That's how you control somebody. See that? Okay? And if they start to turn one way or the other, see, I will just change lines and continue to go to that position. And then obviously I'm using that to advantage. So why am I doing it? You got to know why you're doing it. You got to have an entry point to why I'm doing it. Okay, I'm just teaching you how to do it first, and then I'm going to teach you how to get out of it. Okay, it could just be for simple striking, or it could be to grab a knife or something like that, you know, or whatever the case may be. That is all dependent. There's a lot of things going on. I go 1, and then I go to the other side. I go here, 2. Okay, and those are the 2 basic elbow ones. Okay. Now I can also, inside of Hubud, we have what they call low passing Hubud, which is this. I pass, and then I can catch it just like that. We come in here, so he can do the same thing. When he comes in, he's gonna have the timing. That's a great timing skill like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hand, and I'm gonna go underneath. I could strike here, and then I go and let his hand go so he can pick up that and go back into the exercise. Hubud is really great because I developed that timing. You see that, how I did a little strike to the body right there? See, I'm just going like that. I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. I'm looking at you, okay? I'm passing, okay? I C cup, okay? Or I can strike him and then C cup, okay? There's a lot of different things I can do there, okay? And then I can also do it with the other clearing like this. And what I'm doing is I'm looking at you right now, but I'm doing the technique. Why? Because I've developed the sensitivity to do it, okay? Because Hubud, once you're this close and you're moving and you're doing this, you're feeling where their hand is. If there's a lack of something, I know there's an attack coming, okay? When there's a lack, there's an attack, okay? So when I'm here, boom, just like that, okay? Or I go on this side, just like that, okay? And so those are the ways to do it. So he's gonna practice that, okay? Boom, there it is, okay? Or he does the other side. There it is, good. Good. And so right now he's kind of, you know, and we're doing what I call it superficial C cup. Superficial C cup means that we're just getting the connection. We're not driving or anything like that, because that actually creates a gap in time for going back into the Hubud. And there's a time when I want you to do that. I also want you to do that. But in this case, I just want you to get the timing and learn those lines of how to go in. Continue. Yep. Boom, just like that. And what you want to do is, instead of having it up high, you want to bring this down and into the sternum area. That's ideally where you want to go. If I go here, it's a lot easier for them to come underneath and do it. If I'm here now, I may have to come like that. I could still do it, but I have to, you know, I have to maneuver, which means maneuvering means time, which means it's more time for the person that's doing it. And that's what you are trying to do. Good. Good. Mm-hmm. Good.
Sneeze.
Good. What do you got to do? Boom. See? Yep. See? Okay. So, and then there could be like a wrestle or whatever that can take place, and we could do those different things. So what you need to do is you need to take this and practice it. Do it over and over and over again, find those attacks, and in the next video I'll show you how to do the clearings, okay, and then some attacks inside of it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next. Panantukan Level 1. This program is one of the most streamlined. It's over 8.5 hours long. It gives you everything step by step, everything that you need, fundamentals breakdown of all the exercises you need, understanding of empty hand, how to use fight without gloves, with gloves. It's gonna teach you all the aspects that you need about the foundation and fundamentals of Panantukan, okay? Unlike what we see a lot of times now in the combatives in the Filipino martial arts world, a lot of techniques, a lot of drills, but how do you make those drills go from the drill to actual real combatives? And that's what this program, this is the first level to that, and getting you set up, learning all the aspects of how do I engage, what's the techniques, what do I need to practice to get myself where I'm able to be adaptable in combat. Okay, that's the most important thing. That's what everybody's looking for. How do I get better? How am I able to adapt when somebody attacks me? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it? What I'm gonna do is I'm giving you a different perspective on Panantukan, unlike what you see in this modern day where you see a lot of drills and exercises that just don't translate to real combat. I call the meat and potatoes of combat. Not the fluff, not all the extra stuff, but only simply the things that you really need that are gonna help you be effective in combat. But the most important thing in combat is to survive. The most important thing is to be able to adapt, okay? And so that's what this program is all about. This is gonna help you go to that next level. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you've been doing this for 10 years, I'm gonna help fill in those gaps, fill in those holes that you've never learned before. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you can find out more about what I do and the classes that I provide. Thank you guys so much for your support and have a great day.